Welcome back to Platinum Hunters Extra. We got ourselves the final PS Plus Essential Drop of the year. And I think they delivered. I think so. We're going to break down these 3 trophy guides for you today and see. I like the selection of games. They are definitely games that I would play. But let me know down in the comment section what you think of this final drop. I personally think it's better than last and better than the last one even before that. So, we got Lego 2K Drive. This is, I think it was the first or second Lego game that was not developed by Traveler's Tales TT Games. As they kind of expanded who can work on these Lego games. Then we got PowerWash Simulator, which definitely took people by surprise at how good it is. People really love this game. It is a very good Zen game where you can just get into a mode and just power wash a whole bunch of really interesting things. And then we have Sable, which I hear is a good game. I don't know too much about it. I gotta kind of find out more about it. It's got that look almost like a Gris type of game, or another type of Annapurna type of game. So good month, I must say. And when we get into the trophies, you'll see that this month is not too difficult. There is a little bit of time investment for some of these games, especially this one, Lego 2K Drive. It's a 4 out of 10, one playthrough of the story mode. Then you got 60 hours, and I know exactly where those 60 hours are coming from because I scrolled ahead and saw that you have some grindy trophies. 3K Drive, which is drive 300 miles, 4,828 kilometers, and then you have 6K Drive, that's double that, and you have 9,656 kilometers. And what it says here is that this is what will most likely turn folks away from getting the Platinum Trophy. It's not hard by any means, but 6,000 miles is a lot in this game. So unless you're really like playing this game to just drive around for hours on end, racing over and over and over and over and over, you're probably going to want to resort to an AFK method listed under 2K Drive. Let's see. AFK. That kind of reminds me of the Hot Wheels game. They patched that, by the way. A buddy of mine was playing that game and people were not using AFK methods. They actually had to race. But then again, the payouts were significantly increased in that game. But here it says, however, if you don't want to mindlessly drive around for hours and hours, you're better using an AFK method to drive around while you're away. The best way to do this is via rubber banding the controller to activate R2, L2, and have your left stick to the right. Having this done correctly will have your vehicle drifting in a perfect circle as long as you leave it running. So there are open world kind of elements, or like hub world kind of elements to this game. So you have a perfect place to do just that, and you'll just keep doing donuts and donuts. And it says here, it's best to do this in the test drive from the garage. The trophy is what inflates the platinum time, as depending on where you are when you start this, it could take up to 30 hours running in the background. So half the playtime is just getting this trophy. That sucks. 60 hours to get this trophy. And then you got a whole bunch of other stuff in the run that I haven't even mentioned yet. You got collectibles, you got story mode, which you have to complete by getting gold medals on each event. Here you have find all the collectibles in the Big Butt County. Find all collectibles in Hauntsboro. Get to level 30 in story mode. Complete all quests in the world in story mode. So, and then you got miscellaneous type trophies here. Destroy 200 traffic vehicles. Collect 50 new vehicles. Collect 15 new drivers. Destroy 1,000 objects. So, stuff we've seen before, miscellaneous type trophies. Spin 1080 degrees in the air without using a jetpack. That's a trophy called Higher Orbit. And lastly, there is a multiplayer trophy. So if you want to get that out of the way, just go in, play the 10 races in play with everybody mode. It doesn't matter if you win or not. Just get those 10 out of the way, set it, forget it, and then you can play the rest of this game whenever you want. Just get that multiplayer trophy out of the way. I always hate when they do this. They add one stupid trophy or two stupid trophies that are online related, and they're not even that long. They'll take you less than an hour to do. I always hate when they do this, but that's Lego 2K Drive. It sounds like a game that's right up my alley because I love racing games. I'm going to check this one out. I don't know if I'm going to do a guide for it, but we'll see when I play it and see if I enjoy it enough to cover it on the channel. This is a game I would love to make a guide for. If I enjoy it enough, if I really get into the zen that this game is providing. You have PowerWash Simulator. This is 3 out of 10 difficulty, 40 hours, one playthrough of technically the story mode, but it's a bunch of different things in career mode, and a lot of them you're going to play again because you have to get 5 stars on each one. And here it says, as you play through each level, you will unlock up to 5 stars for completing 20%, 40%, 60%, 80%, and finally 100% of the level. To fully complete a level, you have to clean it 100% to get all 5 stars. So if there's 150 stars in career mode, that means there are 30 levels to complete at 100%, as in cleaning everything. You'll unlock a whole bunch of different types of power washing tools and nozzles to help you do it. And while you're doing that, you're going to want to do the challenge mode stuff. And it says here, after you've completed career mode and watch the ending credits, there are extra challenges for you to attempt. These unlock as you progress through the career, but you're going to want to do these later because of those said attachments. If you don't have certain attachments, you might find it really hard to complete these challenge mode rankings, especially if you're timed, and especially if you're going for like gold medals. You're best off to just wait until you have every unlockable thing you need to get the job done. A contractor doesn't go to the job and has to put in nails without a hammer. You have to have the right tools for the job. That makes sense. Okay, and then there's something called bonus jobs, and there are apparently some in the game already, but I would recommend going to the PlayStation Store and downloading the Tomb Raider DLC and the Final Fantasy VII Remake DLC because they're both free and they give you extra bonus jobs. And cleaning up Midgar, God, that place needs it. Yeah, go in there, clean up Midgar. That place fucking needs it. It's a shithole there. And then you got a whole bunch of stuff that says like there are miscellaneous kind of trophies or trophies that you need certain criteria for. For example, fully equipped. Own the Prime Vista 1500. I guess that's a type of power washer. And 3 of its attachments. So there's something to unlock there. It says here, own the Prime Vista Pro. This is an upgraded version of it, and 6 of its attachments. Okay, as you keep going down the list, it says there's a bunch more. It says, on the Helter Skelter, complete the objectives that have light bulbs before anything else. So there are trophies where you have to do things in a certain way to get the trophy. In the subway platform, complete the advertising boards first. Okay, so you have to power wash the advertising boards first. You have to find them all and do that first to get this trophy. What else we got? Complete the fishing boat bow steps and main deck first. Okay, do this in this order, get this trophy. There's a lot of that in here. Here's one, tall order. Completely clean the fire station job without standing on the scaffolding. So you're going to be reaching up high. You're going to be seeing how high you can get that. You're really getting the fireman experience here. Merrily go around. Completely clean the carousel without turning it off. Okay, so that means you got electricity involved. somehow you're gonna have to figure out how to do that. So there's a lot of trophies like that. This game is cool. I like the idea, especially they added SpongeBob DLC to it, which I definitely, if I play this game, will be playing that as well. This could be another game that comes to the channel. I've been waiting a long time. Now's the time to jump in and finally play. And now, finally, we get to Sable, and I did check to see if it was in Annapurna production. No, it is a Raw Fury production, which is cool. They make good games as well. Or I should say they publish good games as well. This is made by a studio called Shedworks. From the looks of this one, I'm here on the site called PlatGet. You have 20 hours. It's a 3 out of 10. No online trophies, no difficulty trophies. You have 1 playthrough. You have no glitch trophies and no missable trophies. Sounding good so far, right? Let's get into the meat and potatoes of what we're doing. So it says here, welcome to our Sable Trophy Guide. Sable is a tranquil and enjoyable indie open world RPG that is unfortunately riddled with bugs. Uh-oh. The game has a tendency to freeze up, glitch out, or just straight up stop loading things. Unfortunately, not one of these myriad of bugs was impacted by any of the trophies. Okay, that's good. It's not impacting any of them. I like the art style of this game a lot, so it's a little bit disheartening to hear that. But then again, I think by now maybe they've patched a lot of this stuff. But let's check out Phase 1 says, uncover the map, find NPCs, complete quests, and earn masks. So of course, being an open world game, you got things to collect, you got a story to follow, a quest to do, of course, side quests. Open world fare, definitely. And there's a lot more trophies in this phase. It says here, you got unmissable story trophies, you got NPC quest trophies, there's a whole bunch of them, and mask trophies, collecting different types of masks. But here, now we got phase 2, miscellaneous cleanup. So you go through the game, you finish it up, then you got a bunch of stuff still to collect and still to check out. One of them being chum trophies. So it says here, finish collecting 100 chums and earn chum expert. Excuse me. Open all abandoned ships and unlock amateur historian. So there are ship diving, which is cool. That sounds pretty neat. Earn your angler mask and complete the vivarium. And then it says here, earn your angler mask and complete the vivarium. So I'm thinking there's fishing, of course. And then the vivarium is collecting certain types of creatures and completing that. And then you got a whole bunch of miscellaneous trophies here. Let's check out whatever ones are silver. Complete an ancient race. Okay, so there's a race that you have to do. You'll need to find all 6 Hickory rings hidden across the map. There's one in each region inside ruins and buried underground. Close to these 3 ruins, you'll find 4 rings. And it seems like you have to like traverse through them. Then we have gastric bypass. Traverse a hidden cavern. In the wash, southwest of Bone Marrow Station, you'll find a huge statue of a worm called the Worm. You need to get inside the statue, so you have to climb up to the statue's mouth to find a way in. So you got cool open world things to see. I'm kind of sick of open world games for a little while, but I do appreciate this one because of its art style. It does look cool. I guess we can get into which games will hit the channel. I think the most likely out of all 3 of these games to hit the channel is PowerWash Simulator. I think that one would be a fun video to do, and especially to go and do the DLC, because you got Back to the Future, you got SpongeBob, so we're going to be cleaning SpongeBob's house, even though it's underwater, which is weird. I guess you need a little bit of extra grit on that power washer to get that grum out. And then second, we have Lego 2K Drive. That will be... I kind of want to check this out too, to be honest. This is a pretty good month for me. in terms of what they're giving me. They're 2 games that I wanted. I just didn't want to get them at launch. I was busy with other stuff. And then you got Sable, which also looks cool as well. I'm not taking anything away from Sable, even though I'm putting it at the bottom of the list here. So let me know down in the comment section what you thought of this month, and even let me know what you thought of this year of PS Plus games. We have one more update to do for the extra and premium month later in December, and that'll be the last component to the PS Plus this year. Let me know any and all thoughts. I hope all your trophy hunting expeditions go incredibly well and you power wash your platinum trophies a couple times a year. Peace out.